The race for the White House now and the war of words over wives striking a big nerve. Ted Cruz attacking Donald Trump for retweeting this image, a picture comparing his wife with Trump's. ABC's John Carl has the latest. He joins us this morning from Washington. Good morning, John.
Good morning, Robin. Ted Cruz is now saying to Donald Trump, "Leave my wife the hell alone."
It's not easy to tick me off. I don't get angry often. But you mess with my wife, you mess with my kids, that'll do it every time. Donald, you're a sniveling coward, and leave Heidi the hell alone.
Ted Cruz was reacting to something Donald Trump had retweeted. An unflattering photograph of Heidi Cruz next to a glamour shot of Melania Trump. The images are worth 1,000 words. Megyn Kelly, who has had her own run-ins with Trump over allegations of sexism, reacted on Twitter with a single word: seriously? This whole bizarre episode began when an anti-Trump super PAC launched this attack on Melania Trump, featuring a photo from her days as a model. Trump responded by blaming Cruz, tweeting, "Be careful, lying Ted, or I'll spill the beans on your wife." Of course, Trump has been under fire for the way he speaks about women from the start of the campaign.
Bimbo. Dog.
This anti-Trump super PAC ad features women reading actual quotes from Donald Trump. Ted Cruz hasn't said much about Trump's controversial words on women until now.
Donald does seem to have an issue with women. Donald doesn't like strong women. Strong women scare Donald. Real men don't try to bully women.
Trump says he, quote, cherishes women.
I respect women incredibly. I had a woman who was in charge of the building of Trump Tower many years ago, before anybody would have even thought of it, and did a fantastic job.
The woman who helped build Trump Tower, Barbara Ress, wrote a book about her experience called All Alone on the 68th Floor.
He was very respectful of me, and he was respectful of the other women. He had several very strong women working for him. I think that the Donald I see now is very disrespectful to women. He's disrespectful to a lot of people.
All the controversy surrounding Trump's comments on women seems to be taking a toll. In one national poll this week, only 26% of women voters said they have a favorable opinion of Trump. A whopping 67% say they view him unfavorably. And George, if Trump doesn't find a way to bridge that gender gap, it would be virtually impossible to win a general election.
Okay, John, let's talk about this more with our political consultant, Kristen Soltis-Anderson. She's in Washington this morning. You know, so far, Donald Trump has been Teflon with so many of these comments. Is this one that's actually going to hurt him?
At this point, Donald Trump is already so close to the Republican nomination. He already has so many delegates that it's really hard to see him getting completely thrown off track. But even half of Republican women have an unfavorable view of Donald Trump. And this sort of thing, going after your opponent's wife, not on an issue position she's taken, but on something like her looks, is really beyond the pale. And I think it's probably got a lot of both women and men thinking, is this the way we really want our president to treat women?
And the question would be, you know, you mentioned what's happening now in the Republican primaries. If indeed he did get the nomination, as John Carl just pointed out, could lead to a massive gender gap in a general election.
That's right. Hillary Clinton has made clear that she believes being the first woman president gives her a big leg up when it comes to winning over female voters. She's had some weakness among younger women in some of these primaries, but if Donald Trump's the Republican nominee, it's pretty clear she's going to win a large portion of female voters if she's the Democratic nominee in November.
Kristen Soltis-Anderson, thanks very much.